Hey guys, so for today's video, I'm going to be showing you guys how I clean Reaper's cage out. Typically, I do a deep cleaning of my chinchilla's cages once a week. I do a sweep out usually every day to every other day, but the deep cleaning is once a week. So first, I'm going to kind of start taking everything out. As you can see, this pillow is really dirty. Reaper likes to sleep on it, so I'm going to wash that and not put it back in the cage today until it's washed and dried. Disregard me talking to the camera. I've just felt like voiceover would be better in the end. But basically what you need is a cleaning spray of some kind. That's actually a white vinegar and water mix. Some sort of a dustpan to sweep everything out of the cage. That's also really helpful. I like to use paper towels to clean out the cage. If you like to have reusable cloths or whatever, you do you. But for me, with this, paper towel is easier. And then I also like to have a trash bag ready to go. And then this is a fleece liner, so you need some type of bedding in your cage. Some people use actual bedding. I use fleece liner to save money. But now you can kind of see I'm emptying everything out of the cage so I can start sweeping it and then like do a disinfectant with it. And as you can see with those sticks, I'm throwing those out. So any old toys I get rid of, especially really splintery toys you want to get rid of. They're not good for, like, you know, the chinchillas to chew on when they get really splintery. But taking all the toys out, and then I'm gonna start just sweeping it out. So I always start with the ledges, and I like to get those really like get the dust off, any droppings off as well. So that's what I'm doing here right now. And if you guys are wondering where Reaper is, he is out playing. You might see him pop into the cage. He always likes to pop into it while I'm cleaning it. But yeah, I'm just sweeping everything out. And then I like to, like I said, sweep off the ledges. And then that piece right there, I'm going to dump it out, wipe it down, which I just did. And I make sure everything is really dry before putting it back. But I work on my cage top to bottom. So basically that part's done. I put the toys back. Now I'm on this level where I'm sweeping everything up. And then I'm going to get it into the pan. And then obviously I can't get all the dust off, hence why you use some type of a cleaner. Again, my cleaner, I used to use that cleaner bottle that I showed you guys earlier. Now I just reuse the bottle and do a vinegar and water solution just to save a little bit of money. As you can see, well, I was gonna say Reaper wasn't there. But yeah, so I'm spraying this down really good and using my paper towels. Again, it's just easier for me to use paper towels when I clean their cages just so I can throw them out. I do recommend, again, if you ever get a chinchilla or cleaning cages, make sure you dry it off really well, because again, at some point in this video you will see every time I like to clean their cages, my chinchillas love to go in their cages when I'm cleaning them. That's the only time. See, there's Reaper right there in the cage while I'm trying to clean it, so it's really important to dry everything off really well. But yeah, as you can see, now I'm doing the bottom of the cage. Again, I like to do top to bottom. It just makes everything easier for me. But yeah, so just dumping that out, then I'm going to spray and wipe that down. And when I clean their cages, you know, this is the time I make sure their food is, well, I feed them once a day at least, but make sure like their food's good, water bottles are good. But yeah, this is like a typical deep cleaning of a chinchilla cage that I do. See, there's Reaper again. I said it's only when I'm cleaning the cages they like to go in them, but I dried that off pretty well, so giving him that. And yeah, while I clean the cages, I really like to give them, you know, like their playtime, and I let them roam around the room. I say, there we are, giving the star of the show some belly rubs. He loves belly rubs. But yeah, so I said, so it's always this is always when they like to be in the cage. Yep. Thanks, Reaper. No, it's okay. I say he's the star of the show. But yeah, again, I use the fleece liner. Well, you'll see. Well, basically what I do is I take it off and I shake it out in the trash bag as best as I can. And then I'll take it outside and shake it out really well before putting it in the wash. But the reason I use the fleece liner, some people use bedding, like they'll use like a wood shaving bedding of some type. I used to use bedding and then I stopped because it does get really expensive. So with the fleece liners, I made them myself and I use them, like I have a couple so I can swap them out as I clean so that they always have a fresh one ready to go versus like awkward limbo, like no bedding type situation. Not everybody likes fleece liners and that's okay, to each their own. It saves me a lot of money and I like them a lot, so I use those for my chinchilla's cages. But yeah, as you can see, I'm wiping everything down. And there's Reaper. doing Reaper things. And I know some people might be concerned with him on the ledges. I promise you he will not fall off those ledges. Like, he has very good agility. He does not fall off them, and they're very sturdy. But I'm almost done cleaning, so pretty much what I'm going to do is put the liner back onto that and put it back in the cage, and then the cage will be all good to go. So yeah, there you have that. And if you guys want to see any other type of chinchilla care videos, let me know in the comments down below. I can absolutely make more videos. But yeah, here is the final result. Perfectly clean cage, much better than it looked earlier. And then the floor is a little dirty, but I'll vacuum that after. But yeah, thanks for watching, guys. Goodbye.